All right, this is part, I don't know, 3.5 or 4. Here I got some time. Lexi's taking a nap. Abby's taking a shower, so I figured I'd show you a couple other things that might come up that you might hit accidentally and not know what's going on. They're no big deal if you know what they are, but if you don't, it could get you stuck a little bit. The first one is, the circle is the home button on Android, and if you tap it, you go to your home screen. No matter what you're on, you go to your home screen. But if you tap it and hold it, and then let go, you get this that pops up. And the tap and hold of the home button is how you get the Google Assistant to come up. And, you can, it's telling you right here all the stuff it can do. So on and so forth. I don't use it. I don't use Siri. I don't use Cortana on Windows. I just don't find these to be very useful. So I don't use them. But if if you're trying to get home and that comes up and you can see the longer you press it, you get those little weird dots. That's telling you that it's about to launch the Google Assistant. Okay, if you want to mess with it, it's a very personal thing. A lot of people live and die by them. I just find no use for them. So that's one. Another one is, so you're scrolling along Slick Deals or whatever, and all of a sudden you notice that your buttons are gone. Your home buttons and all that stuff, and you're like, hey, where'd they go? If you swipe up from the bottom, they'll appear translucent, but if you don't do something, they disappear again. This was an Android 8 feature, and if you want them to be permanent, you see the small dot over here on the side? You have to hit that dot, and that will make it lock in there permanently. On Android 9, which is on the phone that I'm filming this with, you don't have any of these navigational buttons at all. It's all gone to gesture-based navigation without buttons, and it's kind of a pain. Some of them are really easy. But remember that if you don't see these, you're going to have to swipe up from the bottom and look for that little dot, and you're going to have to tap it to get your buttons back on. If you don't care, if you don't mind that there's your second screen doing your thing. I guess I sent you a message. If you don't mind that they're gone, just let them go away and then swipe up whenever you need them. Either way is fine with me, but I'm going to leave them on for you. And just like so. The other one is, so the square over here with Android, that's the application switcher, or the recent applications button, whatever you want to call it. So if you tap it once, you can scroll through all the open apps. So if we open a few more, it is very useful, actually, on Android 8 anyway. You can scroll through here and go, oh yeah, I was going to send a message. Oh no, I wanted to, whatever. It's just so you can switch through them and choose it and go about your business. If you press and hold this, okay, you see how it's gone from a single square to a double rectangle here? What that's saying is that it's about to split your screen into two, so you can have one app open on the top and one app open on the bottom. And here it's kind of it's guiding you through here how to do this. Sometimes you can get into this by accident, and then you've got half of an app up here, and I can see where that might throw someone for a loop who is not so familiar with Android. Go, hey, why is my screen all messed up? If it is, and you look down here and you see that double rectangle, just press and hold it, and I'll turn it back to the square, and you go about your day. I did find, now Android 9 still offers that, but it's not nearly as easy to get into. Doing multi-window stuff on Android 9 is horrible. But on Android 8 they had it perfect. You could hold this. Well, so I say. Well, okay, gonna make a liar of me now. But you can see you can also initialize it from up here too. So say I wanted that one on the top. And then select another app to show on the bottom half. Yeah, we got it. Thought we already did this. Let's see, we'll have eBay on the bottom half. So where I found this useful was if I was filling out a form up here, let's say a job application, you know, and it wanted to know specifics of maybe where I had worked at a certain time, I could leave this open up here, and I could open a Word document down here and scroll through it, go, oh yeah, that's right, and then, you know, I could copy and paste information from here if it'll let me do it. Probably won't let me do it. No, it's not going to let me copy it. Anyway, I could copy and paste information from the Word document, come back up here, paste it in, and then you could, you know, it just saved you a little bit of flipping back and forth through the apps. Really, I think I'm just showing this to you to show you how to get out of it, you know, more than anything, because, you know, again, if you just press the home button and you have something weird going on up here, well, that's why. Now, you see if I scrolled that all the way down, it automatically went back to the square too. So that's another way to get out of it. I put top cashback on here for you. Oh, one thing I was playing around with this. I haven't had a phone that had an IR blaster in it for a long time. This phone does. You could have this phone set up as a remote control. And I think that's pretty cool. Select your device. I've got a Sony TV. Point the phone towards your TV and tap the power button. Does it work? Yeah, let's try this out. I had this on a HTC phone I had one time, and it was gangbusters. I loved it. Tap the power button. Oh, look at that. My TV turned on. Okay, so we click yes. Point the phone towards your TV and tap the settings button. Does it work? No, it didn't. Point the phone and try it again. Nope. Again. Nope. Okay, well, I guess maybe there's only so much you can do. Okay, so if I hit volume up on here, it turns my volume up, and that's all I really wanted it to do anyway. You can turn the channels up and down on here. Let's see, your inputs you can change on here. Oh, that isn't. Oh no, there it is. Yep. Oops, we got to give it some time. There we go. HDMI 2. That's my cable box, which I don't think is on. So that's pretty darn cool. No more hunting for the remote control. And that was one thing I used to use it for all the time when nobody could ever find the remote control when we lived in Hawaii. I had that phone that had the IR blaster on it. I didn't even have to look for it. I could still do what I needed to do. So I love that. Most phones don't have infrared on them anymore, and it's a shame because I found it to be very useful. Let's see. I don't know. I'll delete this off of here because I don't think you have a Sony. And then you know, you can mess with it if you want. I think that's cool that it has it. So I guess if anything else comes up, I will make another video and post it for you.